Hello, and welcome. I'm Nick, and welcome to another edition of DooM WAD Travelogue. I'm Nick. I said that part already. I'm never sure if it comes before or after the title. Uh, if this is your first time watching, this is the show where we say just because it's not a great idea to be going out right now doesn't mean we can't explore new and interesting spaces. We're just going to do it in the form of community-built DooM WADs and level sets. So, last week we checked out a little level pack called Vrack. Uh, short. It was a short episode because I wasn't feeling that well, and I decided, hey, why not keep up with a good thing? This week there was a sequel to Vrack, so let's just jump right into it. I don't know how long this level is, so this might be another short one again. I don't have another one lined up after it, but I really enjoyed the last one, so this should be a good one, and I'm excited to just get into it. So let's just get into it. I forgot to bring it up after I said the name of it. That's fine. It's fine. Right. For those who are joining us for the first time, because this show is about the exploration, not the challenge, we play on the easiest available difficulty, and we have no qualms with jumping into God mode or no clip or whatever it takes to explore more of the level. We're not here to conquer anything. We're here to hang out. See, this is what I love to see. Right off the bat, we are out here in a void. That, I wonder if that's supposed to be like that. I love to be in a void. I just give me a lawn chair right here, right here, and we can just hang out over here. I don't know if that seems, or I don't know if that's like, okay, so if I was doing like, and like, okay, even if it's wrong, it has now inspired me, because you could do a thing where it's just like we're standing out here where theoretically, there's no air, but like you could have like framework overhead to create like okay, so like if you're in like a shielded, like energy shielded area, you would need like the beams of infrastructure for the like shield to web across. So that could be that. You could work with that. You could do things with that. Listen. Okay, so what are we looking at here? All right, shotgun start. Ooh. Listen, I know we're playing on easy here, but just giving us this much free stuff off the bat, I just want to say don't worry about it. So I remember in the last map, we definitely saw these sort of like boxes fitted to the ceiling thing. These feel a lot clearer. They definitely look like this is like crane game temporary lifters rather than the ones from last time that looked like they were like permanently bolted and mounted to the ceiling. I just like that now there's like an overhang over here. Like, I know it's a loading dock. It's definitely a space loading dock, but I love it. Like, we need just like a couch here, like a balcony couch. You know about balcony couches? A porch couch, perhaps? Ah. And then there's a zone over there. I wonder if... Is that going to be right behind here? Oh. Right. Last map had a lot of double door airlock situations. Oh, hey, guy. Let's see here. I'm not sure what to expect. Like, okay, so it had the same name as the last one, right? So I'm expecting it's going to have very similar design aesthetics and design choices. That's a whole new kind of door. Whoa, hold up. Um. Oh, there was a lot going on back there. Oh, I don't want to learn and deal with that. Oh, and there's all sorts of door noises. Oh, what is happening? There's so much happening back there. Why can I hear it so well? Hi. Ow. Okay, that seems to be open, so tuck in here. Yeah, that's open. Sure is. Oh, great, there's a guy out here. Gosh, there's so much happening over there. Ow. Oops. Okay. Well. What's it look like? It's just a bunch of them. It's fine. Oh, okay. Yep. Something happening. Yeah. How did you open the door? You don't have any thumbs. Alright, listen. Here's the thing about audio cues. They tell you what to expect. That can be useful. It can also like bum you out in a weird way. It's just like, oh, we gotta do this next. Okay. Oh, hi. You gonna come in here, huh? That didn't even come in through the door. That was just through this window. Wow, every time I look over there, there's less guys. I mean, I guess that's a good thing for me. No fair. I can't shoot you back when I'm sipping my coffee. Again, you have no thumbs. You should be able to open doors. Okay. No, this is fine. We'll work with this. Or I could just straight up shoot the floor. That's cool too. Does that fall under strategy or tactics to just fire directly into the floor? See, this is one of those things that I'm going to grab and like all the doors are going to open, right? No. Okay. I like this room. This feels like a indoor sorting, processing kind of zone. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'm still thinking about this room. I like it a lot because you see how this is one big open room. But it has been broken down into like zones, like just with this little bit of trim and these sort of insets. It is actually sort of like 4 rooms with this crossroad of hallways in between. It sort of implies paths and walkways, even though actually the whole thing is fully open and navigable. I was worried about taking a run at that word. This goes back to I'm gonna stop while I say this because last time it took me like 5 tries to actually get it out. This goes back to the whole like Animal Crossing house decorating advice of like, you even without using like full-on walls, there are ways to like imply smaller zones within a big space, and that is a interesting way to break up that bigger space and make it feel more complex, I guess. I'm just gonna grab all of this. I haven't picked up a rocket launcher yet. Just plenty of rockets. How many left out there? Not too many. Well. Whoop. We're just gonna keep walking around that middle zone, huh? That's overkill. That's just gonna continue to be like a pressure turret. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. No, that's cool, that's cool. That's cool. Ow. Could you do me a favor and stop, Zaps? I don't want to be in here. I changed my mind. Wow, look at that. Look at that map. I like the, I don't know. I like the decision of, like, adding this texture to the map. I think a lot of this is actually just, like, ceiling texture. What makes that noise? Is this the same room over here? Okay, if I can get down here, I can do the... Where did you come from? How are we feeling? We're feeling like I should make any save at all. Vrack to the future. Ooh, they're scattered around, but like, so far they've very much been like manageable. Like it's definitely like hey, finally got that rocket launcher. Like there haven't been like swarms of big guys, right? And actually I want to say it's more an effect of like I think they are placed more selectively, but there's an openness to this level that may not have been accounted for. So I think it's definitely like people all over the place are hearing you and then like coming over to you to check out what's going on in a way that makes it seem very scattershot placement, because you're not encountering them where they were placed, you're encountering them where they have wandered into you, you know? Although then you... Ow. Little guy. Ugh. But then you look at spots like this, and it's like, oh. There clearly is a good... Wow, even the little gap right there, that's wholly unnecessary, but is detail. Actually, I like these little pegs breaking up this I guess it's just like trim? Wow, that is a lot of little detail. Compared to the one we played last time, okay, that's the way that we're going to get back out. Touch. Get the good uses. Hey! First time we've seen armor, and then back out. Compared to the last one, which was like very straightforward and clearly very well thought out, this one definitely... Meh. I see. Hey, good news. This... Ow! Why did it aim down like that? Blue key. Um, yeah, a lot of vanilla textures, but then adding the novelty in the geometry. Totally agree. Um, I'm trying to remember a specific example, but like, I feel this is like right on the borderline of putting in so much detail geometry wise that it turns into noise. Um, and I feel like this is right below the cutoff, you know? Like, let me handle this guy and I'll see if I can point something out here. But so going from this room where this geometry is like so greebled, I guess, just like so much little detail. Like even just looking at this map, you know, look at how much like detail has been like lined into it. To the look of this one, we're like, okay, these walls themselves, like plain walls, set in simply, plain side texture, okay. You know, three major textures, four. I think technically that's five actually over here, but like there's a way in which this is a very, you know, this hallway isn't as detailed as that previous room, but it's also kind of just a hallway. Like the sort of like the gimmick of this hallway is the overall shape of it. And what has been done to it is definitely like detailed, but it's like details added to what is ultimately like a very plain base, and it's not too much. It's not more than necessary. I don't look at this hallway and worry because that there is so much detail put into such like a liminal space. Like there definitely feels like, okay, focus has been put. See, and like this, for being this feels like under detailed, which makes me worry in like a. Ooh, okay. Whoa, okay. Nah, it's just chill. Oh, this is how we get out here. Oh, red key. I don't even remember seeing a red door, so cool. Wait. Then why are we gonna have to come back out here at some point? I dodged wrong. What are we looking at? Where haven't we been? That goes through there. That goes through there. That's the blue door that would... There's a whole, like, blue wing over there that we don't have access to. We just got a red key. Okay. Actually, I do like this. Like, it's pretty, like, labyrinthine. But it's also... Okay, that's where we started. This is also very clearly broken up into, like, wings. So... Now we're gonna go handle this whole like northwest quadrant. Cool. How do we get there? Oh, right. Okay, so that seems to be just red key. This one is specifically red skull, and we got the red skull, so I should just go... ominous. So we should just go red skull, right? Hexagonal room with the two hallways off of it. Oh, this one, yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is here. Because we started over here, this was our way in, and then we come in here, So I'm pretty sure this is that central platform that had the huge group of enemies on it that like everything else that we went around, because we followed this I can't like show you with the cursor or anything, but like the from that pedestal, the north, west, and south sides of it, we went through all of that already, and it was like a turret platform the entire time. So I wonder when we're actually going to get out there. It looks like maybe we get out there by a teleporter. But yeah, that's floating in a void. That's not like closed off hallways, and that's really interesting. Is that right? Oh, weird. I thought I had gone back, but no, this... The boy. Okay. Whoop. Oh, it's got a blue key down there. I better fall on this battery. Something else just started happening. And then we go up. Oh, more things are happening. Why are things happening? Like, okay, let me be honest. I'm okay with things happening. I'm not somebody who wishes to just, like, freeze ray the world to cause... Alright, which is the one that says matter in the universe is moving towards using up all its inherent energy, and which is the one saying that things are only getting more chaotic. Okay, this is okay. Alright, that's just like a... Huh. Maybe? No. Wow, didn't get him. That got him. And there was another one on this side. Ah ha ha ha. Listen, man, sometimes it's just about... It's not using up so much as spreading out. Eventually everything gets uniformly chilly, eventually, and then events stop happening. Yeah, that one. The chilling out of the universe. All energy dissipates? Not goes away. Just... Whoops. Okay, cleaned up. Oh, the age of fire comes to an end. Is that what it was? Okay, so what was this whole room for? Ooh, hey. Look at that weird looking wall on the map. Oh! What else is happening out there? Okay, so now I got a blue key. Actually, that's a whole different wing that we haven't touched yet. I wonder if we weren't supposed to get the red first. We didn't sequence break anything to, like, get past the blue door. It was just here. Alright, let's go this way. Red card! Ooh! Okay! This map uses specifics! The skull key does not override the red card. Okay, okay. Well then. Oh, okay, let's go back out to that balcony and work backwards. This way? Yes. I did fire a lot of rockets. Okay. Shortcut? I guess, technically. Depends on how you define a shortcut. Oh! That doesn't open up into here. Alright, good stuff. Oh, there's a boy out there now. Oh, there's boys up here now! Oh. They'll take care of it. They'll sort it out amongst themselves. Okay. Alright, so we got a thing there. A way through here. This is the cheesiest way. Alright. And we gotta... Oh, we get into the bottom of that room through there. Okay. So, no, that's going to be another balcony. No, that's a staircase. And then through the bottom, that's going to get us to where the key, we can actually access it. And then going up through there is the other blue door. That'll get us to the other switch. Okay. This is... I like how this level is dispersed, is maybe a way to say it so far. Like it, because like I was saying, it is sort of like split into like wings, but it's not necessarily like action takes place exclusively in its wing. Like the wings are actually woven together in a pretty it's not as compartmentalized as I thought it was going to be. Because you look at wings and you're just going to be like, oh, here's the blue section of the level. It's like, no, the blue section of the level, you gotta go through some of the other bits, and it's not totally locked behind its own door, and down this way. Oh, right. I opened the door and then said nope and left, right? That's this room? No, this is... What? I was gonna say... Oh... There. Oh, that's a balcony. Maybe the worst I can say right now is that this has that eyeline problem I talk about on certain maps, where which one was it? One of the last space the wooden fortress in the void, that one, where like, yeah, the idea is like we're sort of floating in a void, but at the same time, what we have here is a lot of rooms where like rooms that are largely close to one another. So like this room is like a pretty good room that it like is a decent set piece, but you know, we have these very small like doors between them, so no real like eye line to other rooms. So I don't know about you, but I'm having, you know, even as being the one playing this and navigating it, I'm having some trouble just being like, okay, I remember this room. I couldn't necessarily figure out how to get to this room from everywhere because it's like, I don't know what it's connected to offhand, because you can't see what it's connected to offhand. Wow, there's 2 dudes left out there. Cool. Okay, this way. Down through here. And this is like 2 hallways like snugged up against each other, I guess. Then we're here. And then there's a downstairs. And that's that. But no, it's not really a but. I'm gonna save this because we might not actually be able to step up this. We totally can. Bye. Oh no, rude. I thought the toxin was bad enough, but no, it locks us in. Okay. I'm hearing that room. Okay. And then there's a switch to unlock it. Okay. Oh, that wasn't that bad. What did we just get? We just got Yellow Skull. Okay, so Yellow Skull is up on that balcony in the other room as well. So the way that we get here is through here. Like, I'm very I'm very glad this map is so evocative then, because like I'm doing a lot of navigating by using this map, right? Like so like the rooms are pretty iconic, like visually in them, but also pretty well like detailed out on this map. And so like I can identify the rooms the way that they are represented on the map, make it very easy to match a room that you're picturing when you're standing in it versus the room here represented on the map. So I can say like, oh right, I needed to go back to this room, look at the map, and I can find the room on this map, even though it's not like labeled like a mall map or something. I'll give it that. So even if, you know, it's not totally intuitively navigable on site, you did it! You won! You did it, my guy! You won! And that's your reward. Okay. Now that I'm not afraid to be out here, this is... Oh, we actually haven't been down here yet. This is the... Ooh, that's a secret. Oh! Oh! Yeah. I love it. Oh, you're right. Those spirals aren't platforms to get out there. They're just ceilings. Ooh. Ooh. Man, now I gotta go back to these other balconies. Cause like, yo. Okay, so card is mandatory. Well signposted. But yo, that's okay, so where are others? Oh my god. I don't want to give him time to cause mischief. Too close. Ah! And your friend. Oh, that's okay. That's really good. First of all, I love secrets. I love little things like that you gotta like be careful to note and are totally optional. I am a fan. But man, this is a good one because like okay, this this zone that we've been like super aware of. The fact that we've been getting shot from there means like our attention has been super drawn to it since like what, the second room we were in? Third room? Actually like there's a secret to it which is spread out now because like where else this must have been designed so that there's like no, there is like one point from which you get an eye line to access this. So where are the rest? And are they all still in this room? It's just a question of which balcony you're looking out. Oh man, I love it. We don't have yellow card yet, right? Only yellow skull? Yeah. What did we just get? What we just got was shown access to red. Okay. Oh yeah, you can see it right there, the little side of it. Okay. Oh! Room got freshened up. Who am I most afraid of? Honestly, the Revenant there. The Doot. Because this guy, I can just sort of... Oh, yeah. Zone. Got it. Hey, can we get in here? This looks like we haven't been here. Okay, this is the last way in here. I think where we need to go is all the way up over here. Wait, where do we get in there from? Because that says, like, yellow door to get out on that balcony. But what is that whole spot? Ooh, wait. Okay, no, that's the window that we keep getting shot from far across the way. Yeah, there's definitely like a balcony over there. I wonder if that's... how about... This says there's a door up over here. No, this looks like card, and we only have skull. Okay. Here... Any more switches to look for? Wait! Wow, you didn't even, like, wake up. Goodbye. Alright, so then this is... This is where we opened. Okay, this is just walking access. I do love this. I do love this whole zone out here. Sure, I'll take that. And this puts us here in the middle. Okay. Oh, no! I'll take the plasma. The plasma is definitely good. Oh, and it's blocked? And it's blocked. Huh. I'm flinching in real life when I get shot, aren't I? What? I'm not done over there. Okay. Hey, can I just, like... No? Okay. Well, okay. Okay. And what do we got? We got red key. Like a healthy amount. I was honestly expecting that to come later, considering, like, how much it was set up as, like, a initial major, like, set piece. Red key. We finally get to go here. I don't know if I want to go here. Oh. Oh, we get to go down there now? Again, 3 doors for... I don't know. As a way to fill up a zone, I guess. Where did you come from? If you came through here... How are we feeling? We're feeling pretty decent. So we just... Oh, hey! I remember that style of lift, the see-through grid lift, which, A, I do like the look of. B, I remember seeing that in the last map. Is he shooting me? F... FR, what's... No, FJ for Frederick Johansson, right? Right? It's such a bad noise. Let's just do it. Oh, it's like just them. Look, they're busy with each other. F. 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 Cool. Alright, we're finally in the Red Wing. North or south? What do we think? I'm thinking south because that's adjacent to the room where we got the Soul Sphere not that long ago, so that'll feel more like cleaning it out. Yeah, because that was up in that corner window. Bye. Okay, blue skull. Yeah, throw F's on the map for my homies. Oh, did that open the far door? Was that not even an option before? When I said which one should we do? F. All right. Ooh, somebody left a mess here. Ooh, conveyor belt section. Where's that going to lead us? Somewhere we haven't been. Nice. Love going places I haven't been. Only in video games. Please do not take me to new places in real life. I am a homebody. I am a homeboy. Alright, blue skull. Bye. That's the first one of you we've seen, I think. Oh, hey, 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 hey. How are y'all doing? That stoic look on your face, waiting for the door to open. So patient. Alright. Man, there's lots. Man. Is this an auction? Because there's lots. None of these things are like staircases. Hey, is that open? Yes. Getting messages. Oh, I've been pre-selected for a special offer. Again, pre-selected implies not yet selected, so. Okay. I hope I did not need that single box of rockets. I don't know why, but this section right here giving me vibes from the movie theater in Duke 3D, you know? Maybe it's because it's all gray and blinking, but also there's a counter. You know, like it'd be... Alright, that's going to be a staircase eventually. I guarantee. Okay, that has done something. What's up, Poison? Okay, we have an elevator. Good. I'm gonna drop here. Good, good, good. Nice, simple secrets. Silly Simon, simple secrets. Word up. Yeah, I'm not sure how far through this map we are because, like, maybe halfway. Whoa, check out the icon for the red key card. It says you have both. So if there's going to be like 6 keys all together, then we're maybe just past halfway. Again, not as long as like a... Oh. Okay. Like I said, I don't have a follow-up for this map for today. So, probably going to be a shorter than normal episode, but this has been pretty rad so far. Oh! Hey, yes, it's stairs now. Okay, but what about, like, secrets? Yellow key. From up there. Oh! Wow, that door goes up there. Okay. I mean, this has got to be something, right? Do I want it to be something? Hi! Hey! Hey! Remember that? I remember that! I don't want to go down there right now, though. I want to leap across here and go up these stairs and push this switch, which I'm assuming... Ooh, 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 ooh. Very specific double window sightline so that the function of the switch is clear. I love to see it. Yes, it's me, that streamer who gets excited at very specific window placement. What's up? I guess that's my gimmick. I don't need to rig an anime avatar or nothing. Where's the rest of the pitch to make it sound like a sideshow? Come see the boy who gets excited by windows. Show him a smash reveal and he shows no emotion. But the simplest window. And he goes wild. Right? That's kind of what's going on here. Do I need that? I could use that. Ugh, I don't like the way it disappears. Sup? Yeah. Ooh, hey. Where? Where'st? Oh. .420 glaze it. Okay, got him. Don't pick up anybody else. Plenty of rockets, man. Glazier. Pressing F. It's not doing anything. Yes, this is what we just got. It's an elevator. No, I don't want to waste all of that barrel damage on pinkies. Not when I have the super. Oh, this is a teleporter room. Hi. Where are we going? I have saved you, barrels. Okay, so what if that's like the BioShock Big Daddy Little Sister dynamic where you live. Okay, the action takes place in like a megalopolis of androids. Okay, so every citizen is a robot, which means that they are non-combatants, but they'll explode and deal massive area of effect damage if you shoot them. So it's like save the citizens or massive damage. Is that like a moral decision, risk reward kind of thing? See, I like it because then you can have like a no collateral damage run, and that's like that could be like a speed running thing, and to have that just like listed on like categories of speed runs would be like nice, because then it gets people thinking about it. Mind share. Save before stepping into unknown teleporters. All right. Do we think it's going to be someplace on the map that we already know about? Where haven't we been? We've been to the F-Wing. We've been to the DooM pit. We haven't been in that yellow door because we don't have the yellow key card. There's a yellow key card door over there. I haven't even seen a yellow card. So I wonder if this is going to teleport us somewhere in this like East Wing, which is going to will like get the yellow card to get out of there. Hey, that thing that I said. All right. Okay, it's not perfectly symmetrical. It looks like there. It looks like there's a door on that side. No, there's a teleporter on that side. Okay. Oh, the bullets are pushing me. Ah, looped. Okay, this is dumb. All right, so there's a thing over there. grab this first, and this will put us back up here. I can't tell how many are actually landing and how many are just hitting walls. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, I ran into my own splash damage. Do love the noise of skeleton falling down. That's not real. Okay, so now that we're taking damage, none of this seems to be real. There's a... It didn't actually help. Ooh, wait, is there a secret on the... That's another temple order. Ah! The temple order hurts. Ah! Ah! What am I doing? Let's get out of here, Caterpie. Okay. Don't want to blow myself up. Look out. It's one guy. Alright, now we're coming out of this door, and now that we have the regular yellow key, we're gonna go back across that, and we're gonna end up there. Ooh, there's... Aha! It's a secret access balcony. Okay, I'm into that. Very into that. There's a secret room between hallways. Hell yeah, I'm into that. There's a secret way from the teleporter room out to the balcony. Okay. And then, yeah, this is going to be our way out. Oh, good. We're going to go out to another void. We're going to leave the way we get in. All right. Something whip. No. No. Why is so much teleporting happening? This is not okay. Oh. Be that way. Okay, can we get where we're going without going through that room? No. You're telling me this? Yes. Nice. Nice, full blue armor. Nice. Save here. Now we're in pretty good standing. I'm cute. I don't want to go this way yet. Let's go this way. So okay, so this opened up at some point. Oh, maybe this is where that like one Kako who appeared came from. Don't want to go that way. Okay. That's a room. That's a room I don't want to go into. You see, that's what I mean, though. I don't know if this room specifically had these enemies, like, warped into it, placed into it, but because that room definitely had enemies warped into it, did they just wander through into here and sort of create an unintentional layout, you know? Oh, it's not this way. Oh, man. Oh, man. Unintentional layout, unintentional encounter. Hey, buddy! Oh, you come right up to that door, huh? Alright, let's try going out to the balcony first. Maybe. Oh my god! Why? Stupid. Can I push past? Yep. Oh, great. Oh, great. Ow. What I'm looking for is apparently there's a thing right here. I'll take it. Yeah, no, where is that boy shooting me from? What the f... There's none sight lines. There's this tiny window. And then this. There's somebody down there? No. This side? Alright, so I think we gotta come out of here the other way. Oh yeah, you can tell that there's like a little alcove for a switch. Yeah, it's demons with a chance of meatballs. Yeah, you! Where are you that you can see me? You big jerk! Are you... Oh. You're up here? How do you... Ooh. There's a guy up there. How does that work? Is that... No? At least I have a plan this time. Plan this time is don't go out there. Okay, there's one. You can't stand here. You can't. Nope. Oh. Hey, wait. If he's stuck in the airlock. This is on the easiest level, remember. All right, what are we doing? This way. This isn't necessarily a secret, it's just open now. Got here without taking damage. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna run through the sorting room. Get out. Red door. Ow. Maybe this will actually be an easier way to get to the BFG, which would make everything else a bit easier as well. Why are y'all even in here? Oh. Could be worse. Could be raining. I'll take these, thank you. No, I won't. Ugh. I don't even know what I'm doing. So you're telling me over here, in here, and like this? Okay. Whoops. Whoops. And there's a guy up there I do not know how to get to. You know, green orbs are invulnerable. Yeah. Makes it impossible to see, but also impossible to die. Turns out what you can't see can't kill you, so... You know, every little kid who hit his head under the covers when something scary happened was spot on the money. Ugh! That hurt! Again, do you want to tell me he's stuck in the airlock? That'd be great. He is not. Okay, well. It's like NASCAR. I'm turning left. Oh. You know what? It's fine that I'm that hurt. It's fine. There. It's already much better. What were we doing? Have a regular yellow card. We're going up there. We're checking out secrets. Got that secret. Got everything down there. I want to check out cool hidden balcony number 1. Which we're thinking is this? This. No, we're thinking it's this, but wow. Right, still out there. Maybe something will open it up later. Who knows? Nothing tucked in the ceiling to shoot? Up is a great place to hide secrets because that's where gamers don't look. What's up? Okay. Wow. Uh-huh. I mean, all right. Do you want to give me a sightline like that? Absolutely. Thank you. All right. Or I'll just eat every one of those shots. It's fine. It's fine. Oh no, that's a guy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Why? Just a terrible, terrible zone back here. Okay. Can I just stand over here and just launch in and just... Just airmail solutions? Just be like, I'm sure I'm hitting something. You have to deal with it. Ow. Okay. I'll take it. Just a... See, okay, so... A section like this... That's like... I don't feel like it's doing anything particularly clever. It's just giving you just like a soft wall of meat to push your way through. I'm not super into it, but it's also the feeling that like all of Doom Eternal gave me, which is why that game felt like such a step down to me from 2016 Doom, which in itself did not feel like this, but that felt good. It's like, yeah, no, we heard you. It didn't feel enough like Doom, so we've rolled it back and we've brought in what you like. But what they brought in was this, which is just not what I like. Oh, worms? Like, it feels kind of weird to admit, but I think actually my favorite part of Doom Eternal was that weird asymmetric minor unit control versus mode that everybody was just like, oh, huh, weird experiment, okay, ignoring. And it's just like, I don't know. Okay. But that looks like an exit. So here's the thing. I hit a big switch. I want to know. No, that doesn't look opened now. Is the door always there? Yes. Open this! Come on! Ooh! Wait, is that a switch out there? Yes! It is! Ha 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 ha! Then we get to there by going over here and using the Temple order. Now I'm invulnerable, invisible and strong. But what I want to be is in the secret balcony. I'm doing it. I'm sticking my head through the wall. I'm still in the wall. What? Okay. What? Wait. If it opens from that side, how are we supposed to get out here? Wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's a zone up here. Then... I'll have to look at that later. I don't know how you're supposed to get in there then, if it opens from that side. Gotta look at some line def sector tags and whatnot. This... No, I have all 6 keys. This kind of feels like last time, though, when right at the end it closed the gate on us. It didn't this time. Ooh. Is there anything to look at? Is there any... Like, I would have hit a switch, like, right out there. Like, you see how you see that tiny bit of wall? But I'm a jerk. Really? It's just empty out here? It's just a quiet leave? That doesn't feel right. That doesn't. I'm gonna stick my head out this side as well. And you see, these are all off, but they're off equally with the stairs, so... And what's out here? Space. Yeah, no, just bits of skybox tricks. That's what's out here. We do fly. Then we go out through this way. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, got it. Okay, good. Something is going to happen. Listen, once we actually leave... Did I spoil myself? Yeah. Oh! Not even a... I mean, you know what? Maybe I'm not mad if that's what I just, like, spoiled myself out of knowing was coming. Because, like, this is kind of lame. Like, again, I've talked about this before, right? About the, like... Like, when it suddenly just happens, it's not fun, because it's not tension, because how can there be any tension when it's just, like... Dude, your hitbox is so big. Like, there's no tension. There can't be tension because it is literally just sudden. Like, that is a defining part of it, right? That's... Why are they in here? So the exit is just... struggle to walk into your own cage? That doesn't feel quite right. I feel like I missed something. According to this, I missed like a third of the secrets. I don't know what I did or didn't miss based on dying and reloading and whatever, but like... That one's interesting. That one's really dense. I'm not a fan that it definitely leans on, you know, monster meat wall gameplay by the end. I mean, like, it's also using it as a way to refresh rooms and as a way to, like, up the difficulty curve towards the end. I really do appreciate these maps that, you know, one big map long on its own and you can feel a power and difficulty curves going up as you play. But it really did start with just like, nah, here are some big monsters at the beginning, so all you're left with for the end is like, and now here are hordes. But good secrets. Secrets I didn't even find all of. I want to go dig into it and see what the thing behind the last one was. Yeah, that was neat. I think a little... Compared to the first one that we played last week, you know, I think this is another case of... This one felt like it was like obligated to be more. So it just kind of kept adding more, and like, I kind of like the scope of it. I kind of like the length of it, but I wasn't impressed with what it included to reach that length. Like, honestly, the geometry I thought was like really impressive. Good different zones with the wings and the different set pieces. I thought that was pretty good overall. And especially for like easy mode, I kind of wouldn't have minded if it was just like, okay, the end of it is just like a bunch of backtracking with like a little extra unleashed into it. Like it felt like it was trying a little too hard. Most of it worked out, but man, really, that last one at the end there, like, you know. I did think for a second that it was going to be the double juke, to like call back to the last map where the exit was a juke by having it not be a juke this time. But then it was a juke, and it was like a lame juke. Like the door coming down, unlocking right in front of you near the end is so much better. That is like, it's physical comedy rather than what is essentially just like a jump scare. It wasn't fun. Like, yeah, it was a juke, but it wasn't fun. I didn't think it was fun. And I'm the one playing. I'm the one you're listening to. All right. That was cool though. I think I appreciated the first one more, but this one is definitely an improvement in some ways, and additions, if not improvements, in other ways. That's cool. No, that's cool. Um, thank you all for joining me. A little bit of housekeeping this week. If you're watching this live, tomorrow I'm getting my second vaccination dose, and my intention is when I get back from that to do some streaming, so that way if you are somebody who is apprehensive about it because you've heard that there's negative side effects, I'm going to get it, and then I'm going to scream, and you can watch me in real time to see what kind of effects we get. So hopefully that is something people will want to like join me for, maybe convince somebody. I don't know. Aside from that, regular stream next week. I don't know if anything weird is going to happen next time. But until then, get your vaccination. Until you do, stay home. Go out as little as possible. If you do have to go out, wear a mask. Wash your hands more than you used to, just bar none. Identify power dynamics. Learn how to tell people who are actually victims of being oppressed versus people who are just claiming that they're victims being oppressed. Remember that neutrality sides with the oppressors. And the rule that underlines the rest of all these rules is take care of one another. I'll see you next week.